from jinn and mankind, hundreds, thousands, or millions, like this. He was. So he looked, well, then he told him, where is this Murid? Why he didn't come? He knows one by one. They told him, well, I don't know. Then they asked his wife. She told them, well, after midnight, he finished, dead, and waiting until to be finished, the Fajr, to tell my Shaykh Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jailani, so to come and look what to do. How? I was not informed. Then quickly he left. What between the people sitting, left and followed Sayyidina Azrael before he reached up to where to put the soul in the ocean where they must be. And he catch him. And the Sayyidina Azrael, he always had a big cage where he put the soul. How much he collects soul, he put them, and then he will open the door of this cage, and all they will be swimming in the ocean of divine, godly word of command of Allah Almighty. This murid must be perfected and completed before to go to this ocean, otherwise it's responsible in the presence of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then he catch him before he was arriving to this ocean. He told them, give me the soul of my murid to return it to him. I cannot. This order Allah Almighty written. Didn't Allah inform you, don't take any one of the murids of Abdul Qadir Jailani except us? He said, you were busy praying. What are you? Okay. This time is okay, I forgive you. Give me this. I give you, I don't give you. There was a big fighting between Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jailani and Sayyidina Azrael, angel of death. Then what he did, Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jailani, firstly by his power which Allah given to him and from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he took all the cage from his hand, he opened it and told every soul, go to all your bodies. There was 37 souls touched by the hand of Sayyidina Azrael. All of them returned to their bodies. All of them alive again. Sayyidina Azrael waiting now the order of Allah what to do. He is ma'soom, he is protected. He cannot disobey the order of Allah Almighty. He remains standing and that rank in this maqam. Not to do, not allowed to go up, not allowed to go down. Then Allah told them, I told you with my awliya, my friend, don't joke, don't make fun. I told you, ask him before you take this. Now you are happy, 37, for the sake of one of his murid, all of them I returned their soul to their bodies, and I gave every one of them 37 years of age to live. After 37 years of age, you will come and take their soul again. By this 37 years, Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jailani passed away. Then the angel of death was free. No more to ask permission from Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jailani. Then one of the awliya was appointed also to be, he must ask, take permission from him. Like this Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jailani, his power was. Sayyidina Ahmad al-Ghafari in other direction.
Ahmad was not Sultan, but Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jailani was a Sultan.
No, everyone Sultan of Awliya in his way and in his time. And 40 ways coming from Sayyidina Ali. Every way, the one who is the Imam of this way is the Sultan of Awliya of that way. Yeah. For example, when you say Mawlana Shaykh Nazim Sultan of Awliya of Naqshbandi way. See? Only the Sultan of Awliya of all Awliya must be the sealed of Awliya, whom the light of Wilaya go from him to all the Awliya. And for this, Mawlana Shaykh Nazim used to say, Sultan al-Awliya, Grandshaykh said so and so. But we give also this title to Mawlana Shaykh Nazim Sultan al-Awliya because he was Sultan of Awliya to the Naqshbandi.
So there will be for Qadri, Shazuli, all the tariqah will have one? All 40 ways one.
The one who got the secret from Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu, even not in the time of Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anh, even getting the secret from Sayyidina al-Hasan or Sayyidina al-Hussein or the 12 Imam, Sayyidina Ja'far al-Sadiq. But the Imam not mean to be at that time. Like Sayyidina Shah al-Naqshband is the Imam of the Naqshbandi way, and he appeared after Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq by 800 years or 750 years. In 700 he appeared, and 773 he passed away, Sayyidina Shah al-Naqshband, and he was the Imam of the Naqshbandi way. For him, Allah Almighty made this way to come, Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, to give the secret to all the Imams. So not, it means that he must be in the time of getting from the main, from the main source which is coming from it, because all then they will go, the main source is 40 way Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu, and the Naqshbandi way, Mawlawi way, go to Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu. But the Imams, for example, of Mawlawi way, even how much there was awliya of it, but was Sayyidina Jalaluddin al-Rumi, the Imam. The Naqshbandi way, Sayyidina Shah al-Naqshbandi, Imam of this way. Sayyidina Abdul Qadir al-Jailani was the Imam of the Qadri way, even he was in the time of Sayyidina Yusuf al-Hamadani. Sayyidina Yusuf al-Hamadani, he was in the Sayyidina Ja'far al-Sadiq gift to Sayyidina Abu Yazid al-Bastami, Sayyidina Abu Yazid al-Bastami gift to Sayyidina Abu Hasan al-Khalaqani, Sayyidina Abu Hasan al-Khalaqani gift to Sayyidina Abu Ali al-Farimidi, Sayyidina Abu Ali al-Farimidi gift to Sayyidina Yusuf al-Hamadani. Yani after perhaps in the 400, and he was a student of Sharia, Talib Ilm, and with 2 or 3 others they went to visit Sayyidina Yusuf al-Hamadani because he was visiting Iraq at that time, Baghdad. And these Sharia students, they were already to be graduated. One of them, he said, I am going to ask him a question, never can answer it, Sayyidina Yusuf. Another one, he said, I will ask a fatwa which no one, even the four mazhab, able to give the fatwa. Because at that time, Sayyidina Yusuf al-Hamadani was known as Sultan of the Awliya, the Ghaus. They used all Awliya to be under his power, all Awliya at that time. And so, and when he got angry and upset, Sayyidina Yusuf al-Hamadani, he in his sohbah, his meeting, how much there is people or ulama or muris, he will disappear. Then he will appear. Then he will disappear. Then he will. They know that something wrong going on. And just these were going to visit him with also their friend, Sayyidina Abdul Qadir al-Jailani, was young, perhaps 18, 20 years of age. And he was making Sayyidina Yusuf al-Hamadani visiting his murids and the ulama and the people in Baghdad, and was well known as the Ghaus of the time, the Sultan of Awliya of the time. So all of a sudden in the Zawiyah he disappeared, then appeared. Then they are not seeing him, then seeing him. Like the 7 times, he will disappear and appear. They know something wrong is going. Just the last appearance of him was the knock of the Zawiyah, the door, knocking the door of the Zawiyah, these 3. They enter, the servant, he say, must ask the Shaykh. Then the Shaykh from, because thousands of people from there, I say, let them enter, stop where you are. The Shaykh was addressing them. His voice, like no need for a loudspeaker, because everyone to hear it, even east to west, they hear the voice. And he told to the first one, your question is like this, and the answer of it is like this. Go, you are going to follow a godless queen, and to be always under her feet, and you will not get anything from her except you will die on bed and no iman for you. The other one, he told him, your fatwa is like this, which for mazhab cannot solve it. This is the fatwa and this is the answer for it. And you will be serving a Jew's priest in his temple, and you will be passing away as also never remembering one ayat and by bad end. And for you, my son, Abdul Qadir Jailani, because he was telling them in the way, no, I am going only to kiss his hand and feet to give respect for him. I scared to harm any awliya or unrespect. Of this good niyyah of you, I ordered by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to upgrade you, to make you now, just now, in this minute, to reach that your foot on the neck of all the awliya whom they are under. And at that time, all the awliya, under 24,000 awliya under Sayyidina Yusuf al-Hamazan. Until Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jailani passed away, was his foot over all the necks of all the awliya. No one of the awliya can dare to look at his face, Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jailani. From Sayyidina Yusuf al-Hamazan, because only coming by respect. And he reached this maqam. Then when he told him, he lost his mind, Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jailani, and like what now he says, Sufi people, he was then going on his face in deserts, in jungle, no more dressing the skin of sheep, and known the Imam of Sufi at that time. The ulama, they called him Sufi because if they want to make fun from an awliya, they will not say awliya, they say Sufi. So to make him yani, not qualified as alim. When you say Sufi, mean not qualified as alim. Sufi mean a one who lost his mind and in jungles, but really is the one who is searching for reality, searching for Allah Almighty. But for them, the ulama, they say is not qualified anymore. No more he is yani, under the teaching of Ahlul Sunnah wa Jama'ah. And so like this, Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jailani was then more than 10 years in the jungle, in the forests, in the mountains, eat nothing except grasses of the earth and leaves like this, until Allah Almighty was talking to him. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Allah told them, what my servant Yusuf al-Hamazani promised you, you are addressed. Go back to your country and spread the realities and secrets between people, for jinn and for mankind. And all awliya will be under your feet as he would give you this good tidings. I am ordering all awliya to be under your feet. For this they say, Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jailani, his feet on the neck of all awliya. Not nowadays awliya, but in his time.
His time.
Every awliya for his time. Only a seal of Prophet for all time, sealed of awliya for all time. But all other awliya, they are sultan of awliya of their time. Everyone in his way.
In his way.
And every one of them, these imams, sultan of awliya, they have their own throne in the Diwan of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the Diwan of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam started from under the throne of Allah Almighty. One ordinary awliya right hand, down from the throne to the first heaven of which you see, the first heaven. Yani crossing 5 heavens over Sayyidina Jibreel, the Diwan of Rasulullah, then the 7 heavens under Sayyidina Jibreel to the first sky, to the first heaven, which Allah Almighty adjusting our eye to see only, and there will be the base of the one, the whole of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And every Fajr prayer, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam till the Yawm al-Qiyamah, Day of Judgment, till now, Sayyidina Bilal, his Bilal Muazzin, he called the Azan in the heavens, and so all the awliya, whom they are already one, alive one, or passed away one, or even them, some awliya, they are not yet reached to be in the diwan, but they have the ears of their heart working. When they hear the voice of Sayyidina Bilal calling Azan, they are allowed to, by wing, to fly, and to be also praying behind Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then everyone will go after the prayer, finishing it, the prayer of Fajr, one awliya reciting Yasin Sharif, then Rasulullah will order the alive awliya, everyone go to his place where he must be in this 24 hour, but his reality remain up. And these awliya whom they only by one step reach to the one of Rasulullah, they come down, everyone who was appointed for him to be, Allah appointed, he will be even two of children of Adam alayhi salam in a top of a mountain. One of these awliya must pass by them and take all the burdens from them, and anything they are asking Allah Almighty to make this dua up to be raised to Allah Almighty, then like this they serve the people, the awliya, unseen awliya, 124,000 awliya. No one sees them now. Before they used to see them. Now, unseen. Because people now, if they saw them even, they are between people, but they put too much veil between them and the people not to recognize that they are awliya, ordinary one, common ones. And they have got the power from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. For this you see nowadays the misguided party, they say, where is awliya? No awliya. Every mu'min is awliya. Show us awliya. No. You can show one. You can.
I can. I can.
You cannot. You cannot.
I'm looking at what.
Even you will tell, I show them me, will be veil and curtains that I make fun from them or talk something, making everyone run away, cursing me and run away. This is my way. When people, especially in our country, so attracted, finish. They want as if to be following me, how my brother, to worship me. Quickly I make something, crazy thing, they curse me and they run away. I told them, no one to follow except Allah Almighty. Don't face anyone to replace Allah Almighty by him. For this I don't accept anyone like this. And so I quickly make some craziness action that they run out. No one, then they say, the thought he is an awliya, but he is the bad one, he's not good. Now all the murids of my brother, all cursing me. All of them. No one following him except cursing me. Because I'm making fun from all of them. By correcting their teaching and their belief, all their teaching wrong. Whatever they are printing books, whatever saying about tasawwuf, Sufism, or realities, or whatever they say, and they say, Maulana said so, Grandshaykh said so, put the picture of Maulana, all rubbish. Never Grandshaykh or Maulana said what they are writing or saying. And even you see, they are printing the Azima, the Tawiz, and they're selling it now. Don't see they are selling. Go to sell. You can take one free, and this must be free. You must pay for it. And this money go to the Haqqani Foundation of America. And Grandshaykh ordering him before when we were young that all your life be under the teaching of your brother. Don't once try to be showing yourself over him. And when he was Grandshaykh passed away and he was son-in-law of Maulana Sheikh Nazir, and Maulana presented him too much, and I was keeping myself hidden totally. I was all the time in seclusion, in Grandshaykh Maqam, not sitting with people at all. I leave everything, I left everything. So he was well known. Then he was thinking that he is really something. And we had something between people, not in front of me. But even he is elder than me. I respect him too much and I love him. But only when I am fighting his people around him, this order from Maulana Sheikh Nazir. Because Maulana doesn't want to harm, because his son-in-law, he told me, whatever teaching coming from them, scold them, finish it, correct it, even you want to be using bad words against them. From that time, welcome, most welcome. As you like. Until 1 or 2 years back, before Maulana passed away, I saw Grandshaykh in the dream. He told me enough, no more to be fighting them, leave them. Now they are like this, but Allah will again send guidance to him and he will come back to us as he used to be. Don't fight them. So this, I kept now my tongue warm, no more fighting as before. Because Grandshaykh now already.
Jealous. Because you were jealous.
They say so. I'm telling you, I'm cursing you all of them. Once we were a little bit late to arrive to the Zikr and Khatam because it was snowing the way on the mountains and it's blocked. They are not allowing us to cross by the car. Me and my brother. It was very good and he was very strong, big audience. But Maulana told them, always will be up. How much you reach, still your brother Adnan over. They're sitting like this. Allah was him like this, created. And if you like, go work, better for you. I want only your brother to be with me. Then, so what will you do? My brother will say, you cannot cross. I say, no, I want to go. I must. I was at that time 15 years old. I want to go to the Khatam Zikr. He said, the police, blocking the way, snow. The car cannot go. And it is around the place to cross the snow 5 kilometers. And not too much, 5 kilometers for me at that time. 1 hour enough to cross them. I told them, park the car here and you will walk this 5 kilometers, then come down through the valley, no more snow, we take a taxi and go. He said, no, I cannot park it here because perhaps someone, this police, they will take it by the plane and something happened, then my father and mother will scold me. I told him, Allah, look, you want to go, you don't want to go, as you like. I opened the door, Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, and I was crossing the snow, walking. Then, subhanallah, for some reason, Allah bringing a big caterpillar to come in front of us, bulldozer, big one, and opening the snow. Then we continue by the car. Mawlana Shaykh Nazim was, he was on the right side of Grandshaykh, and because Grandshaykh was talking Turkish language, Mawlana Shaykh Nazim used to translate the Sahaba to Arabic.
You went from Lebanon to Damascus.
On these mountains. And so we were a little bit late, yani half an hour late. And then Grandshaykh was making, he said, I am going to make the Sahaba before the Zikr and Khatam because I am seeing them coming. I am waiting for them. But he told Mawlana Shaykh Nazim to all, perhaps there are more than 1,000 murid of Mawlana. And between them, there were 300 big awliya, whom they have in the day promised to kiss the hand of Rasulullah when it would appear from the grave. In time, he told them, in this time, till the end, I am announcing, and Mawlana Shaykh Nazim was telling me, and the people, the Imam of love between all of you and awliya is my son Adnan. And now he will arrive. Just he finished, he was at the door of his awliya. And Mawlana was telling me what the good tidings Grandshaykh was dressing you between the awliya and the murid, never given to anyone. I am so much behind to tell me once like this, and he was not telling me. And I was a small boy, 15 years old, teenager. And my brother, I know it well, he was also. Once Grandshaykh, on the 3rd of the night, we reached there. It was snowing also, cold, but until he opened the door, we were waiting outside. We feel shy to knock at the door. Then he opened the door without knocking at the door. Why you are sitting here under the snow? Come. Then it was around 3 o'clock, and the Subh prayer, it is 5:30, sunrise at 7 o'clock at that time, winter time, like these days. And so Grandshaykh was, he said, just before you reach, his Shaykh, Sayyidina Shaykh Sharafuddin, so give him a good tidings that Rasulullah and the Diwan mentioning now that the name of your son Adnan is like this in the divine presence of Rasulullah, and this is me a name. Then Shaykh Hisham told him, what is my name, Ya Sayyidi? He said, no, for you no name. Then he said, no, okay. Until Sayyidina Mahdi appear, I will tell you the name. At that time, you will have a name. Now you don't have it. Only for your brother. And he gave the name, Grandshaykh. And at that time, he used Grandshaykh and Mawlana Shaykh Nazim and all the deputy of Mawlana, they used this name for me, not using my name. And this name is the one which Mawlana say, written in the chain of A'immat al-Ishraqiyun. We used to, Mawlana Shaykh Nazim, he say there is 7 whom they are in this chain of awliya, and first number 1 of them is Adnan, and the 7th, my son Muhammad. And he told his son, I am giving you, but number 1 is Adnan, be careful. This Sahaba, they put it on the I thought, why you are saying this? I don't like these things to be said. Make these secrets to be clear to people. I am hiding myself. You want to make me to be seen to people.
This time we need someone. We need someone.
Not me. There is another. There is my brother, there is Sheikh Muhammad, Khalid, successor. I am related to another world, not to this world.
But we have you now.
Only physically. You know what was happening in this one we are praying? No.
It was a little different also.
Different
More.
world. Different world you have.
The cupboard is disturbing.
Eh?
The cupboard you are saying everyone is
You have to clean our cupboards. You have to clean the cupboard.
Not now. Sometime you say no. Play all they are allowed to do whatever they want. The will of Allah Almighty, everyone to do what he likes. All of them, how one, you are a doctor, if they want to make a surgery for a patient, what do they do for him first? Before the surgery?
Prepare.
They put anesthetic for him, so that no more he will feel. All mankind, human being, all Allah Almighty sent the awliya to put anesthetic for them, not to feel whatever going on. And for this they are doing things and rejecting Allah Almighty and disobeying and doing whatever they want, even in the Islam itself, with the misguided party, everyone, because all of them, they are no more feeling. Even all awliya, if they want to advise a one, not one hair will be standing up. If they want to use the power without talking, by looking, you will see everything is changed in the one. But now Allah ordering before the appearance of Sayyidina al-Mahdi alayhi salam to make all people under anesthetic, not feeling anything. So all what is going to happen, they will be as if something not bothering them too much. How much there is wars, how much you heard about ISIS, slaughtering, killing, something. For people, nothing. You will see in the TV slaughtering each other, nothing. No one caring. Only a little bit. They are crazy what they are doing, but anyone caring? Before, in the day of Khilafah, one lady was caught by the enemy at that time of Islam and was calling Wa Aslama, the name of the Khalifa, Mu'tasim Billah. Where is Islam? Mu'tasim Billah, and she was far away from him, perhaps a distance more than 2 months, 3 months, and Allah making him to hear her voice, and he prepared a huge army and went and finished all the emperor of the Roman Empire at that time, which still was fighting the Muslims. He finished it, and he release this woman. Only telling him, where is Islam? Oh Khalifa, from them. And then voice reaching to him. Like this. Now, how much you call, oh Allah Almighty, where are you, Ya Rasulullah, Ya Awliya? Hell anna, you say. When Allah wants to hear, He will hear. When He doesn't want to hear, you run away.
So that is something wrong with us. We are wrong with us.
Of course.
We don't know how to ask. We are
No, not like this, but because we are at the end of the time, which Sayyidina al-Mahdi will appear, and all what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam protected from all kind of the sins and mistakes and disobeying of Allah Almighty and this technology to appear and all this, which Rasulullah, he said, is going to be happening at the end of the time, now is all since 1940 and down, all quickly appearing, only not more than now 60, 70 years all this. And thousands of years from time of Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam till this last century, the middle of it was nothing appearing. The awliya were controlling, not allowing all this to happen. Then Rasulullah said, now stop, finish. At the time of Sayyidina Mahdi alayhi salam, all this must appear, all these signs must appear before. So now, make all people not feeling. Take the feeling from them. Take the iman from them. Take all, anything related between them and heavens. Keep some to have some feeling like you. To love whom they are in the way of Allah Almighty. As love only, but no one follow. And for this, still there is some whom follow. But all whom they are claiming that they are awliya and they are giving teaching, and they are not, they are giving wrong teaching. This is the problem. The wrong teaching, this is very bad. The wrong teaching, because making the one without feeling to lose his iman, his Islam, and to be in the way of Jahannam, of hell, no more in the way of Jannah. And they say, this is Islam, this is iman. And they say, this awliya said so, this awliya said so. And never this awliya said whatever now the people and these whom they claim that they are representing awliya and say anything they like, and they say the awliya saying so. No one of the awliya say something which is not given to him from either the secret of the Holy Quran or the secret of the Sharia of Rasulullah. According to it, must be balanced. Anything not according to it is rubbish. Don't take it. And then they make all people no more to be loving Ahlul Bayt al-Nabi, to be loving awliya, or to be loving to visit maqams of awliya, or to have any connection with awliya whom even passed away, because Allah Almighty saying even they passed away, but they are alive in their graves. If you go there and ask me, for their sake I will give. Even prophets used to need for maqam of another prophet to make dua for Allah Almighty to accept their dua, and they are prophets. Because there is some whom their maqams or their rooms where they are, the zawiya or their dargah is holy and accepted by Allah Almighty. Even anyone entering and asking in it, Allah Almighty, Allah will do. Allah making, as He making the holy days, He's making holy places also. And whenever anyone go to these holy places and ask, Allah will give him. Allah will not refuse any dua. Even now, even now the people all they are so far away, but if they go to these holy places, but you don't know them. Before, they saw the light coming. Now, Allah blinding also people not to see from the lights. The Sahaba used, when after passing away of Rasulullah, they used to walk not in straight, jumping from one side to another like this. All. And they asked Sayyidina Abdullah, why you are walking? The followers, no more the Sahaba, why you are walking like this? He said, I am following the light of the steps of Rasulullah. Wherever he stepped, a light coming till now. Forever. I am following these lights. For this I am not in one way. Prophet Sayyidina Zakaria, the father of Sayyidina Yahya. Sayyidina Yahya, they call it the Christian John the Baptist. John the Baptist. His father, what his name? Sayyidina Zakaria, Prophet Zakaria. Prophet Zakaria, he was sponsoring whom? The mother of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. Said, our mother, Maryam alayhi salam. So what Allah Almighty saying in the Holy Quran? This ayat. Why the ulama not saying this ayat, especially ignorant ulama, or this claiming that they have teaching to go to back out before Islam to practice it? And why they are not practicing the teaching of the Holy Quran, which coming from Allah Almighty, from Rasulullah, from Awliya, from Sultan of Awliya, from Seed of Awliya? Why they are not teaching? How much they recite the ulama, how much they recite people, how much they read. Some, like non-Arabic tongue, they read the Holy Quran and they read the explanation and no one understands. All not understanding the real meaning which Allah wants to make the one to understand. Prophet Zakaria, what Allah saying in the Holy Quran? One, he was sponsoring Mother Maryam alayhi salam, and she was in the maqam of prophecy also, because Allah sent revelation, sent Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam. Anyone Sayyidina Jibreel will come to him, he will be dressed as a prophet before Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. After Rasulullah, still Sayyidina Jibreel coming on Awliya, but he will be dressed as the Sultan of Awliya. This is Sultan of Awliya, whom in the 24 hours Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam will visit him. You know now what is the Sultan of Awliya, the meaning of it. So all the awliya will be in need for him. Now awliya. Sayyidina Zakaria, when he went to visit his nephew, Sayyidina Maryam, he was her uncle. And he was sponsoring him, and he would always go to her room, and her room was in like a mihrab in the wall of the temple. They make for her a special room there. Because her mother died, her father not available, no one, and her mother, she told the priests and the prophets at that time to take care for this girl, her daughter, because she already devoted it to Allah Almighty, to serve the temple and to clean and to do everything they need. And so they make her room called mihrab. And for this, till now you see in every mosque there is a mihrab, or every temple must be a place where the one conducting a special place for him. All coming from this. And then Prophet Zakaria alayhi salam was going to visit and to bring for her the province, yani what she needs from food and like this. But he was so surprised when he entered, Allah saying, فَلَمَّا دَخَلَ عَلَيْهَا زَكَرِيَّا الْمِحْرَابِ. When Sayyidina Zakaria entered, Allah saying in the Holy Quran, فَلَمَّا دَخَلَ عَلَيْهَا زَكَرِيَّا الْمِحْرَابِ. When he entered to her mihrab, to the place where she is worshipping Allah Almighty in it, and as a house for it and a room for it, in the Qibla of the temple at that time of children of Israel. فَلَمَّا دَخَلَ عَلَيْهَا زَكَرِيَّا الْمِحْرَابِ وَجَدَ عِنْدَهَا رِزْقًا. He saw that there was plenty of all kinds of fruits, vegetables, which was not the season of it. He asked her, فلما دخل عليها زكريا المحراب وجد عندها رزقا قال أن لك هذا يا مريم. From where this coming to you? No one is allowed to enter except me, and I am closing the door by my hand, locking it. How coming? فلما دخل عليها زكريا المحراب وجد عندها رزقا قال أن لك هذا يا مريم قالت هو من عند الله. Allah Almighty descending. How he descending, I don't know, she said. But I saw one, Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam, coming, one, as the wall will be open and this will be descend from heavens over it. Because her room was totally no, the seal of it, over it, the seal was not covered with sky, with heaven, totally. Only was covered as sheltering from rain or like this. She said, coming from Allah Almighty, this is, I didn't go anywhere. no one come to me also. But Allah descended. فلما دخل علي ذكر المحراب وجد عندها رزقا قال أن لك هذا يا مريم قالت هو من عند الله. Is from Allah Almighty. Send. What Allah say? هنالك. What is the meaning of هنالك? Yeah. In that mihrab, in that room, in that holy place where he found that Allah descending the holy rizq for her and all what kind of to eat and to drink from Jannah coming, there Prophet Zakaria, the most important prophet between prophets, 313, Prophet Zakaria is so praised by Allah Almighty that Allah appointed him to be the father of all prophets. Yani a spiritual father, the spiritual father for all prophets, Sayyidina Zakaria. فلما دخل علي وجد عنه قال أن هذا لك يا من قالت هو من عند الله إن الله يرزق من يشاء بغير. Allah, when he wants to give, without asking he will give. It doesn't care. For that one whom Allah choosing him to be sponsored by this or that, he will give directly. Allah is not far away, is with us. No, Allah is with us, not far away from us. Much more closer. Allah saying, two sitting talking together, I am the third. Three sitting, I am the fourth. This crowd, Allah is us now, Rasulullah is us. And also mentioned in the Holy Quran, Allah saying, وَلَا رَطْبٍ وَلَا يَابِسٍ إِلَّا فِي كِتَابٍ مُبِينٍ. Everything, every meeting, everything in this world you see, from time of pre-eternal forever is mentioned in the Holy Quran. But this is the secrets of the Holy Quran. If you can enter, you can go and see all whatever going on in the divine kingdom of Allah Almighty from pre-eternal forever. And for this one, the awliya recite the Holy Quran, they enter in the time of every nation and they saw what's happening and they live their life and they will give it to you live, transmitting it to you. Like this is the secret of the Holy Quran, not the secret of Holy Quran, things to memorize, no. But the secret of the Holy Quran is to be living in all the divine kingdom of Allah Almighty and to be dressed by the will of Allah Almighty and following from pre-eternal forever what is going on. And Allah mentioned in the Holy Quran and given to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah saying, هنالك, in this mihrab, in this room where she told them Allah descending and Allah giving without asking anyone, Allah is sponsoring and giving. When he chose, she was now making teaching Sayyidina Zakaria. When Allah Almighty wants to choose a one, He will give him anything he need, make him not to need anyone. إن الله يرزق من يشاء بغير حساب. يعني without counting endless good tidings, Allah will be blessing and giving to the one who is choosing. Allah saying, هنالك دعا زكريا ربه. There, in this place, in this mihrab, in this dialogue between him and Maryam, he then raised his hand and he said, "Oh Allah Almighty." There, he didn't make it in the temple, he didn't make it in the mosque of them, but at that time temples. In the temple, he didn't make it in the temple where he used to conduct the prayer for all the prophet and children of Israel. Because plenty of prophet in his time also. All children of Israel used to be prophets. And so there in the room, in the mihrab where Mother Maryam is, he knows that this place Allah will accept. هنالك دعا زكريا ربه, to give him a one to inherit the secret from him, a child. Just there, he say, "Oh Allah Almighty, give me," only like this, a one to inherit the secret, a child. And then he gave our mother what he was bringing for her, and he left to conduct the prayer for the people. Just he was entering into the prayer, Malaika descending on him, telling him Allah accepting, and he cured your wife, and he is now pregnant by Sayyidina Yahya alayhi salam. She was over 80, 90, 80, 90. And Sayyidina Zakaria was perhaps over 100. Then he said, huh? She is, according to medical reasons, cannot get pregnant at all. And me now, no more, I have power for this. How she get pregnant? Allah told them, you say the Malaika, when they were telling him, and he was replying, and he is in the prayer. People seeing him praying, as you saw me now praying, but in which place he was, no one knows. In which rank where no one knows. And he was telling the Malaika, I have, oh Allah Almighty, how I am going to have a child, and my wife is sick, cannot be pregnant, and I am not anymore, I am so old to get a baby. He told them, when Allah wants something, only He will say be, it will be. Don't argue with me. Don't make a dialogue with me to talk with me like this. My servant Zakaria, you asked me and I gave you, finish. Why you are? Then, because the woman, if she got pregnant, no more period to come to her. She is over 80, no period at all. Oh Allah Almighty, give me a sign that she is pregnant. I want to know. I want a sign. And he was praying, conducting the prayer. People behind him, as if he's reciting, but he's talking with Allah. And Allah Almighty telling him the sign that now you will finish the prayer, you will not be able to talk with the people. Only you will sign to them by signing. And just he was giving salam, finished the sujood and the prayer, they pray like us. Allah saying in the Holy Quran, "Oh Maryam, wasjudi warka'i ma'al raki'in." Allah telling her, pray with them and make ruku' and sujood, following them. Sayyidina Zakaria conducting the prayer, the same prayer as us. It is the same prayer going on to Allah Almighty. And so Allah Almighty, just he was, Sayyidina Zakaria giving his salam, finishing the prayer, was not able to at all. Then they want to talk with him, prophets, children. He was only for 3 days making signs for them, by signing what he wants or what to talk or how to express himself by signing. Like this Allah saying in the Holy Quran for 3 days. Then after 3 days he was able to talk again, and you know that his wife is pregnant. Then after these months of pregnancy, she delivered Sayyidina Yahya alayhi salam. And Allah saying, peace on Yahya from Allah Almighty. When he born, Allah celebrate the birthday of Sayyidina Yahya and say, peace, salamun alayhi yawma wulid. Allah celebrating his birthday, blessing peace over him. Salamun alayhi yawma wulida wa yawma yamut, when he died, peace on him. Wa yawma yub'athu hayya, and when he will be survived in the day of judgment, peace on him. Allah said. Sayyidina Isa, what he said? Wassalamu alayya, peace be on me, when I born, and he is as if he is celebrating his birthday. Wa yawma amut, when I die, and when I will be again survived by Allah Almighty, peace be on me. And for this, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, this is the difference between Sayyidina Yahya and Sayyidina Isa. Sayyidina Isa giving the salam to himself by himself, where Sayyidina Yahya was given by Allah Almighty the salam. Much more higher. Even Sayyidina Isa, from the 5 main position, key position prophets, Sayyidina Yahya to Allah Almighty higher. Because Allah addressing him by salam, not addressing himself. Plenty of such secrets in the Holy Quran that you need how to enter. And this cannot, you need guidance to enter you, not sealed of awliya and Mawlana, taking us into these oceans, we never, like common ulama, common people, totally blind, and we don't know. And for this you see, anyone who visit Mawlana Shaykh Nazim Qaddasallahu Sirruhu, Grandshaykh or Awliya, and make dua, Allah will fulfill whatever he has asked Allah. Yallah, now it is 9 o'clock. 8.
We can go for 10:30.
No, he said 8:30 the people come.
I will go and come.
You let's
You can come and maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock is okay.
No, not really. Then we will not reach there to go by night. Then inshallah, then I will be. When you will come back? When you will come back?
I will come back in half an hour. I come back.
Let us say 1 hour. 8:30, 9:30, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 8:30
We will move 10 o'clock or breakfast you want.
We'll go there and come here for breakfast. Just next door thing. So we come back here for breakfast and we'll play Zuhur if you like, and we will travel.
Inshallah. ولا تقولن لشيء إني فاعل ذلك غدا إلا أن يشاء الله. Allah telling his beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, don't ever say that you want to do this in next day or next moment, except by saying إلا أن يشاء الله, إن شاء الله. Because if Allah not wishing, cannot be fulfilled. If the will of Allah Almighty, you know what the will of Allah Almighty? What the meaning of the will of Allah Almighty? Irada, will. Mashi'a, what is the Mashi'a of Allah Almighty? Fate, you know fate?
Yes.
Fate, Mashi'a, wishing yani. If the will of Allah Almighty not combining with the wish of Allah Almighty, never the thing will be fulfilled. For this, Allah Almighty, He ordered Shaitan, the order was, the will of Allah Almighty, that to make sujood to Adam. But the Mashiach of Allah Almighty, the wish of Allah Almighty not to make. So when these not combining together, then the thing will not be fulfilled. And like this, for everything in this, the kingdom of Allah Almighty cannot be fulfilled unless the Mashiach and the will of Allah Almighty is. And for this, the one need for a guidance who can see what is written for that one. If the will, the irada and Mashiach of Allah Almighty combine together, then He will tell you, do this, make this successful. If not, He will tell you, be careful, don't do it. No permission. All this is the meaning.
We shall record this. We shall record this.
The will, the irada of Allah Almighty, Sayyidina Adam not to eat from the forbidden tree, but the wish of Allah Almighty to eat. So he ate. Because if the will and the wish of Allah Almighty together not to eat, not happen, and they remain up. And Allah saying to Malaika, I am going to create him a heavenly creation, but I am going to make him in earth. He told them before He created them, I am going to create this creature and to make him Khalif for me in earth. And for this was the irada of Allah Almighty, don't eat. And the Mashiach of Allah, His wish, His fate, eat. And eat. Will not combine together. And everything like this. And for this there is awliya, whom Allah dressed them to be interfering with Allah Almighty. They are so close friend to Allah Almighty that if they ask Allah Almighty to make His will and His wish together, to combine, He will do it. For this Rasulullah, he said the hadith, لِلَّهِ رِجَالٌ إِذَا أَرَادُوا أَرَادُ. That is for Allah Almighty men, if they